Welcome back to CUTV News Center. I'm Andy Hughes with your sports report. The California Vulcans women's basketball team traveled to Edinboro Wednesday to face the Fighting Scots at the Macomb Fieldhouse. The Vulcans were looking to beat an Edinboro squad that has defeated the Vulcans in their last 7 meetings. Did the Vulcans break the streak? Let's go straight to the highlights to find out. You'll see there the women getting ready to get onto the court as they would try to avoid that 8th straight loss. As we'll pick it up here in the first half, Irina Kukul will eventually get this ball here and will put this one in. A very nice layup. That would make it 9-6 California early on. Later on in the first half, we'll see here Kiera Brown of Edinboro. It was a nice jumper. That would give Edinboro their lead 20-19. But Kiera Brown was not done as once again dribbles around, throws it up. That's a three-pointer. That one was good as Edinboro would take a 46-32 lead. Now we go back once again. Edinboro doing work. Darce Jackson gets this jumper, 56-36 Edinboro, as they continue to pour it on. Here we'll see here, and this is Emma Mahardy. She gets the foul shot, but it is not enough as they give up. California gives up scores 17 points in the second half. They lose 60-41, and they lose 8 straight to Edinboro. While the California Vulcans women's basketball team was not victorious against Edinboro, the men's basketball team would now try to sweep their regular season series against the Fighting Scots for the first time since the 2002-2003 season. Edinboro, who came in with a solid 13-6 overall record, were seeking to at least take a series split against California. Let's take a look at the highlights. You'll see here the men getting ready here, looking to sweep that season series since 2002-2003. And we'll see here Jay Fletcher puts up the three-pointer. That would give Edinboro a 9-4 lead with 16:28 left in the first half. But California, Chris Williams would answer with his another three-pointer. That would make it 39-30. We'll go to the second half now. Chris Williams wasn't done as he gets a nice spin move layup. That would make it 43-32 Cal. As once again, Edinboro would respond as Isaiah Prince in the paint. That made it 53-51 Cal, only down 2. With 1:25 to go, it's 71-70. A nice tip in there by Jamal Bailey as Edinboro would take a 72-71 lead. And after a foul by Isaiah Prince, Quentin Harding puts the California Vulcans ahead 73-72. Would they be able to come back, though, as Edinboro misses it, and California would take the win in a thrilling 73-72 win. They sweep the season series. Quentin Harding has his third 20-point game of his career. While many students enjoyed the Super Bowl locally, one student got the opportunity to spend the weekend down in New Orleans. CUTV's own Rob Stupar went to the game to support his brother, who was on the practice squad for the 49ers. He shared his experience with us this past week.
And it was just great. The atmosphere and the people and the food were all just really delicious, and it was a great time. My favorite moment would have to be the day before the Super Bowl, where they had tours for like the families of the players and stuff like that, and I just got to meet a whole bunch of the star players, and it was really just an awesome experience. It was a whole lot of fun. I got to take some funny pictures and funny photos and just talk with the players and some of the coaches as well. To be able to meet all those players and the guys who he interacts with and has relationships with was something that I'll always remember and something I'll never forget. It was crazy. I mean, the first half was just one of the most awful for the 49ers, and then the second half started and then the power went out. And it was just so crazy because I've never had something like that go out. And the Niners in the past at Candlestick, they've had the power go out before, so the Niners, that's something they're used to dealing with. But it was just an awesome second half. The 49ers came back, almost pulled it out there at the end, but it was still nonetheless a great experience.
So guys, you saw there Rob got to go to the Super Bowl. Great experience for him. I'm sure it was a great experience for all of them. Football is now over, but the NHL lockout is over. NHL hockey is back onto the ice.
Absolutely. I'm so excited about the Pens 4-game streak right now. It's really what picks up the cold weather we're having in my week.
Yeah, and they're just clicking on all cylinders. They got the big Washington Capitals game tonight, even though Washington struggled this season. But, you know, when Ovechkin comes to town, it's always fun.
It always is. Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and Alex Ovechkin all on the same ice. Certainly a great thing to see.
All right, well, always good stuff from you, Andy. Thanks.
Thank you.
And finally, the term "you have to see it to believe it," it gets overused in today's world. However, with tonight's closing video, you really must see it to believe it. And by the way, these are professionals in this video, so please do not try this at home. And great stuff as always with the Stinger videos.
Absolutely, that was pretty incredible.
Yeah. And that will do it for this week's edition of News Center.
Be sure to check out our live video feed on our website, cutv.calu.edu/live.
Thanks for watching and have a great week.